do. You know, you don't want to talk about it. There was a lot of times he used to blame my little dog when he peed in the bed, and oh, that was my dog that did that, and it was him. You know, and of course I would believe it. You know, okay, and my dog. You know, so and then when my dog died, you know, it was a little.
Your dog died, and the dog was still peeing in the bed.
Yeah. So you know, these are the things they do, and they try to dismiss it like it's nothing. I mean, it's disgusting. Even at my sister's wedding, he was so drunk. He was like fingering like he was going to pee in front of everybody, and he doesn't even think of the things he was doing.
Was he a blackout drinker?
I think sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he would say he didn't remember hitting me or something, and then that was another reason. Okay, well, he didn't remember hitting me. I can't really penalize him. I would make rationalizations for him where he would hit me and then he wouldn't remember it. And then I said, well, he couldn't remember it, so why should I punish him for it? So that's another excuse I used to make for him.
Sure.
You know.
Finally, one last thing. What would you tell someone watching, married to, living with, or that's currently loving an alcoholic? What advice would you give?
I would definitely say to go for any kind of help you can get. Family, get a support system there if you have, you know, and don't not tell people, because if you don't tell people, you can't fight them, because if you go to court, sometimes they say, oh, I'm not being abused, I never touched her, so you have no evidence to show them that this person is hitting you. And I didn't. Towards the end, I started doing that. I started having him arrested because he hit me one time with a toy, and they consider it a weapon. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a toy, a hammer, you know, anything they could pick up is a weapon, and you could charge them with assault for hitting you. Go to any kind of church, make sure you put money aside, clothes aside, toothpaste, anything in a bag or something where if you have to get out of the house, you have this stuff.
Birth certificates, if you have kids, social
put it
security
in a safe deposit box, because if you don't have any of these, they use this against you. They hide everything, so then you would have to pay for getting another birth certificate. You know, keys, they take your keys. He's thrown me out of the house where I was out in the cold. And I had, you know, make sure you have a friend you can go to, because sometimes family is always there for you. They think they help you so many times and you keep going back, they don't want to help you, which they have done, you know, my sister has done, you know, but I can understand her situation where she's helped me and then I don't do what she's asked.
And you go back.
And I go back, and she resented me for doing that. So get all that help you can get, you know, but let people know that you're being abused, because at least then you have the documentation, you know.
Peggy, again, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. Until next time, I want to remind you, denial only works for a while. If you need help, get help.
If they ever had like an ethnic IQ test, you know the Chinese gonna win.
Proctors and the Mossy Group present a tribute to the man who wrote the book on stand-up, Richard Pryor.
Like if you look like Leon Spinks, you can go in the woods.
Enjoy Richard Pryor clips, live music, and feature film, Which Way Is Up, and live stand-up with me, Dee Watson. Sponsored by Price Chopper, Friday, February 26th at 7 p.m. in the GE Theater at Proctor's. Come on down, get your laugh on. Tickets are $12 at proctors.org or at camefromschenectady.com.